Hello there, once again. I'm Svetozar and that's Amilingo course, actually school. We're gonna talk today about Festina lente expression, a Latin expression. What does it mean? We will discuss it a little bit and we'll find out if students would like to live faster or slower. That'll be the topic of our today's class. So let's wait for students to come up. We'll just open the file needed to start the class. Okay, let's see. Hello there, Mikhail. Hello to you.
Hi.
Okay. Have you got any news? Remember yesterday I told you about rule number 2. Every student who comes to my class gotta prepare kind of a piece of news. It can be related to anything you wish, but you have to prepare a piece of news. So what have you prepared as a piece of news for today?
It's interesting question.
An interesting
I remember it, and I try to find something.
Okay, so
but
I'm all ears, you know. There is an expression, I'm all ears, meaning that I'm listening attentively to your piece of news. I'm...
but August, it's a very hard month. We have not used nothing interesting. I tried to find it before the lesson. It was 10 minutes ago.
I mean,
maybe Oksana have something new.
Oksana has come up. Let's see. Hello to you, Oksana. How are you feeling today?
Hi. Everything's okay. Thank you.
Okay, good. So we are talking now with Mikhail, and as usual, Mikhail is trying to I don't know, to pass the responsibility to someone else. Well, we're talking about pieces of news. Rule number 2. First rule: no consulting the dictionary, trying to guess the meaning of that or that word. And rule number 2: to be ready with a piece of news every time when you come at my class. So because when I ask you a question, how are you? Usually I hear either nothing much or I'm fine. Well, is a kind of usual answer. So I asked yesterday, I don't remember if you were yesterday at my class, so I asked to prepare a piece of news every time, which can be related to anything you wish, any sphere of life, culture, politics, economics, private life, cinema, reading books, literature, well, whatever. Are you ready with a piece of news, Oksana?
I don't know. Yes,
you weren't present yesterday at my class. I guess not. Nope.
What?
Did you? Were you yesterday at my class? Did you come at my class yesterday? No.
No.
I didn't.
No.
Okay, so
only Richard.
I can excuse Oksana because she wasn't present. But Mikhail, you are just you have no choice.
No, the month August, it's very poor on news month.
Come on, there are a lot of news. Actually,
I have opened one of the page. It's a news portal. Nothing interesting.
I would ask you to consult the English. English, I don't know, magazines, newspapers online. For example, let me send you the link of there is the Independent, there is a British newspaper, I guess. Let's see. So, for example, this one, and you can find a lot of others. But try to consult English, British, American sources, and there you'll find a lot of news, a lot of pieces of news. You can choose anything you wish: news, video, people, voices, sports, technical, life, property, arts, events, travel, money, student offers, and so on and so forth. So that's it. Okay, so don't forget, next time get ready with a piece of news. It shouldn't be long. It can be just several sentences, but try to enrich your vocabulary and to work as reporters.
I read some interesting news.
Okay. Okay. Now
the leader of North Korea, Kim Jong-un, try to how to say it? It's new rocket.
try to do what?
Try to use new rocket, new bomb.
Okay, that's it. That can be like this. So it's not very long. It's not very long, but it is a piece of news, something like that. But try to choose something that you are interested in, not just anything like just to get rid of this responsibility I invented. Just try to look for something that would be interesting for you and for others, for other students who come to my class. Okay, Albina, hello to you. How are you feeling today? Albina, are you here? No? Okay. Maybe
I'm here. I forget to switch.
So, how are you feeling today?
I'm fine, thank you. What about you?
I'm fine too. Good. What have you got? Any pieces of news to tell us?
Something news? No. I have. I was at work only. Yeah, and nothing interesting for you, for all people here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have now.
So, as far as I have just mentioned before you came, so there is another kind of rule, or tradition. Let it be not rule. Let's call it tradition. So every time, starting from the next week, let it be, because today is Friday. So try to read something interesting, a piece of news. It can be short, but passionate, interesting for you, for others, and just prepare 2-3 sentences about something that happened in the world. It can be Ukraine, it can be Russia, it can be abroad, it can be different parts of the world, it can be different sphere of life. So read, try to look for some sources in the internet. I send you the link of one of them, but you could find more, and try to prepare a piece of news starting from the next week. Okay, and today we're gonna talk about life in general, and about our about something important that is in everyone's life. And the title of it, I call the lesson Festina lente. So there's a Latin expression. I guess you know what it means. What's the meaning of the expression? How would you translate it in English from Latin? And how do you understand it first, Oksana?
I didn't write this word.
Have you heard of Festina lente expression or not?
Expression? No, I don't know about.
You don't know what it is, okay? Mikhail, have you ever heard? I don't know, been a while your camera doesn't work, try to switch on, switch off, maybe it will work. So, Festina lente, what's the meaning? Just don't consult any internet sources, Mikhail. Try to guess what it is. So, what's Festina lente? Maybe you heard it before.
As I heard, yes, it's something like do everything not very fast, something like that.
Okay, so be in a hurry, but be in a hurry slowly.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know what is hurry, but something like that.
Translate the expression word by word. That will be slowly in a hurry. Be slowly in a hurry. To be in a hurry means to do something quickly, as you said. For example, when people wake up too late and they are kind of late for work, they are in a hurry. They get dressed, they drink something quickly, coffee or tea, sometimes they don't even have time for that, and they rush to work, so they are in a hurry. Or someone can say, don't be in a hurry, we have a lot of time. What for being in a hurry, since we have plenty of time? So to be in a hurry, that means to do something fast, quickly. And Festina lente means be in a hurry, be slowly in a hurry. It's a kind of interesting expression because it comprises two controversial things: to be in a hurry and to do it slowly. So that is actually the topic of our class tonight. And tell me, please, are you often in a hurry, Oksana?
Yes, usually I'm often in a hurry.
What is the reason for which you are in a hurry? Why are you in a hurry?
Because I don't have much time for my things, for my
I don't have much time. For my, what do you mean for my things? To do something?
Yes. For my life, I don't know.
You don't have enough time for your life. For your private life? You don't have much time for your life in general, or for your private life maybe?
And in general, and I don't have much time for housework, I don't have much time for shopping, I don't have much time for myself, so I'm in a hurry now.
And this very moment, are you in a hurry?
No! Today I'm free without my kids. Freedom will be...
Freedom. Okay. Free. Okay, have you got kids? How many kids have you got?
I have 2 kids.
2 kids. How old are they?
They are very noisy. They are 4 and 2 years old.
I see. Okay. Lucky you are, so you got 2 kids. On the one hand, it's kind of stressful, but on the other hand, it's great. I see. And where are they now? Are they at their grandparents or something?
They are with my husband, and I'm alone, so today I feel myself like I'm free, free man, free girl, I don't know, free woman.
Can I say I feel myself? I just feel.
I just feel?
I feel free, like, I don't know what we can say, like a bird in the sky. Okay, I see. Thank you. Albina, what about you? Do you have enough time for yourself to do something you really wish, besides work, studies? Maybe studies is something that may be it. So do you have enough time for yourself?
It goes without saying that everyone hard to work, to university, maybe any places. I'm not an exception. I frequently be in hurry. Yeah?
I am certainly in a hurry.
Yes, I often be in a hurry.
I am often in a hurry. If you say I am, it's I am often.
I'm often in a hurry.
Okay.
Yes, because I don't know the reason. Maybe I should prepare early myself. Maybe this is the reason. But I very often I'm very often in hurry when I'm going to go at work.
When I go to work.
Yeah.
So I'm often in a hurry when I go to work.
When I go to, okay.
Now just present indefinite, you talked about regular things, something that repeats, you should use present simple. So I'm often in a hurry when I go to work. Messi, so actually you can use to be in a hurry or just to hurry. And if, for example, you are in a hurry and you are afraid to be late, and you are going with a friend or someone, so you can say, hurry up, you're gonna be late, hurry up.
I have listened to, I don't know where, but the statement which you told right now, maybe in the song, I don't know exactly.
Hurry up, you mean?
Yeah. In the song.
Well, it's kind of widespread. Okay. So you're often in a hurry when you go to work. Your people usually are. Good. Mikhail, what about you? Do you? How much time do you have to see your friends?
My friends?
How much time do you have for your friends per week? If you talk about a week.
Maybe I didn't see it last maybe 3 months.
Sorry, could you repeat this?
3 months. No, I have maybe 2 hours a month.
You
Okay.
have 2 hours per month to see your friends.
Yes.
Just 2 hours.
But I speak with them in a chat.
Okay, you spend more time with your friends in a virtual space, we'd say. Okay, I see. But to see them in person, only 2 hours per month.
Yes. If we have a meeting, maybe.
If you organize a kind of meeting. Good. And how much time, Oksana, do you have to be with your family? So you've got 2 kids and the husband, but you have also maybe brothers, sisters, mother, father. So how much time do you have for your family? I mean, the family where you were born.
I see. I have a little time.
I have little time.
A little time with my family, I mean with my parents, because I always talk with I always talk to my mother, maybe at once in a day.
Once a day?
Once a day.
Okay, you talk to your mom once a day on the phone?
On the phone, just on the phone. I see my father usually, usually 1 day in 3 or 4 months. I don't know.
Once in...
Very seldom. Very seldom.
Once in 4 months?
Yes. My brother I can see just twice in a year.
Twice? Sorry, you're talking about whom?
What?
Who are you talking about? Who do you see once a year?
My brother.
Your brother, okay.
My brother.
Does he live in another place, in another city, in another country?
No, we live in one city, but we all very hurry.
We are all very busy, I would say.
Yes, we are very busy. They are work hard.
Okay, I see. So you said something like, I have little time, and then there was the part of the sentence I don't remember anymore, but I didn't like. So I have a little time to spend with my parents, for example. I have little time to spend with my friends, whatever. Okay?
Yes, I see.
That's the construction. Okay, good. And how much do you have to work, Albina? How much time do you have to spend at work?
Okay.
Dog barking.
In response to your question, I guess from 8 p.m. to 6 p.m. It means I work 8 hours per a day.
Per day, okay. I see. Do you work 5 days per week or 6 days per week?
No, 6.
Really? Do you work on Saturday as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you have just 1 day off?
Yes, only 1 day. I have only 1 day. It is the day off. Yeah.
1 day off. I see. Okay, Mikhail, how much time do you have to study English? I mean, to study really carefully, properly, learn vocabulary. Let's say learn vocabulary.
I don't learn vocabulary because I study English only on this lesson. It's maybe every day 1 or 2 or 3 hours.
Okay, I see. But you know that without learning vocabulary, it will be kind of difficult to enrich your speech. Learning vocabulary, I mean, it's really important. It's a must. So you should try to find at least.
But I try to read a book. With a book, if you see it, maybe it's book with one part of the of the page with the translation and one part without translation.
I see. Yeah, Ivan Franko's method.
Yes, and you can choose how to read it, and
That's nice. So how much time do you have to read this kind of book? When do you read them?
I think it's maybe how to say it. It's
It depends.
20. No, в среднем.
In
In
medium.
the middle.
Medium.
Yes. What?
In medium.
In medium, 20 minutes a day. Per day.
Okay. Sorry, 20 minutes?
20.
20 minutes a day. I can say also on the average also the expression here. So 20 minutes a day. When do you usually read? In the morning or in the evening?
It depends on when I have
Depends
time.
on.
Depends on time.
Depends on time. I see. But when do you usually like reading?
Yeah, I like reading in the evening, but sometimes I read it in the morning.
Okay, I see. Good. Well, next question. How much do you have? Well, how much? Well, actually, I asked all the question I wish, so that'll do. Now let's pass further. I will send you the link. Well, today there are no many students, and that's not really good because I wanted to divide our group, I don't know, into two little groups. Okay, but let's try anyway. We'll do that. Maybe anyone will come up. Just a second, please. So I will send two links. So the first link, that will be for Albina and for Mikhail, and the second link will be for Oksana. Okay.
Okay.
So there is A for Albina and Mikhail, and B for Oksana. The point is that there are different texts. You will have to read a text, and then you will have to answer some questions. You will have to tell each other what you have read about. So open the files, please. Get them down. Actually, I would advise you to get them downloaded, because if you read them online, it will be difficult, because they are not very. The quality isn't very good if you read on the site. So, well, the first thing, that will be reading. Your task is to read a text. You will read it on your own. I will give you some 3-5 minutes. And after that, we will discuss it. Discuss the text. So, have you got the file downloaded?
Yes, I have.
Okay, you have. What about others, Oksana and Mikhail?
Yes, I have.
So, let's start. You have 5 minutes to read the text, and then we'll come back to discussion. Mikhail, have you got the file?
Yes, yes.
So go on. Okay, are you ready? Have you finished?
Yes.
Everyone has finished?
No,
Roxana?
no.
You haven't? So 1 more minute.
10 seconds, please.
Okay. You let us know when you finish, okay?
Okay.
Okay, you're ready. Good. So now I will ask you several questions, and through answering the question, you will tell others what your text was about. So let's get started with the first question. So we'll start from text A. So the text that Albina and Mikhail have read. The first question: who started the slow food movement, and why? So who started the slow food movement, Albina?
Italic journalist.
An Italian journalist.
Yeah. He Carlo Petrini.
Carlo Petrini, an Italian journalist. Okay.
Yes, and the reason of the reason of it was he observed how people eat in the McDonald's, and he decided to create how the slow food. Because his opinion. He has the point of view the junk food is very unhealthy.
Okay. He thought that junk food was very unhealthy.
Was unhealthy, yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay, next question. We'll go to text B. The first question. How did the slow city movement start, Oksana? How did the slow city movement start?
Yes. Okay. It was started by the. I can read.
Well, try not to read. You can read a little bit, like if it will help you. But try to express your opinion, to answer the question with your own words.
Okay, but I understand a little. It was started by the mayor from
Major.
small. How?
By major.
Major. From the small town.
Okay, started by a major, a small town. In which country?
Italy.
In Italy, okay. And what was the name of the small town?
No, I can just only read.
Okay, read it, please, because others don't have the text, so it'll be interesting to know the name of the town.
In Chianti, I don't know. Grieve in Chianti.
Grieve in Chianti, that's it. Grieve in maybe in Chianti. Grieve in Chianti. Chianti.
In Chianti.
Grieve in Chianti. Okay, that's right. Question number 2, dealing about the text A. So, Mikhail, who did he think? What was his name of Carlo Petrini? So, who did Carlo Petrini think was wrong with today's world? Or what? Sorry, what did Carlo Petrini think was wrong with today's world? What was wrong with it, in his opinion?
He thought what the people, or how to say it, he thought that the people.
He thought that people without that. He thought that people.
He thought that people eat too fast, and it's wrong.
Okay, so he thought that people ate. If you say thought, you should use use past tense. So he thought that people ate too fast.
And too fast, and a lot of mass products
And it was wrong, as you said.
Yes.
And it was wrong in his opinion. So he decided to change something. Okay, that's right. Next question, Oksana. So what are the aims of the slow city movement? What are the aims, the objectives? You know the word the aims?
Цель, наверное.
The aims, yep, that's right, the objectives. So what are the aims, the objectives of slow city?
Okay. The aims of the idea of small cities was how to make our towns to places where the people will enjoy to work. And living and live.
So the aims is to make towns to transform a town into a place where people will be able to enjoy themselves.
Yes, to enjoy for living and working.
Okay, that's right. So, and to do it, so to transform a fast city in a small one, where people will be able to enjoy themselves, enjoy their life, and not only work. Okay. Question. Next question about text A. So, Albina, what are actually, okay, let me. So, how big is the slow food movement now? How big is the slow food movement now? Albina? Your microphone is muted, I cannot hear you.
Maybe I try. No.
Sorry?
No, Albina, it's maybe you on the computer muted. No? No. Don't.
So we cannot hear you for now. So try to fix a little problem. So the question is, how big is the slow food movement now, Mikhail?
It's very big in all in a lot of cities of the world.
Mm-hmm.
We have this movement. It's I think in the text. This movement has more than 80,000 members in 100 countries.
Okay, so there's
Somebody listen me now.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay.
So this is a kind of an international organization, yeah?
Yes.
And there are many members in more than 100 countries all over the world. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Well, next question about text B. Oksana, your turn. So, what do the people of... no, that'll be another question. So, where has it spread to? Where has it spread to?
They has spread to other countries all over the world.
Okay, actually, yeah, we're talking about the almost the same topic, but there was like a slow food city and slow food. Just a second, I lost the text itself. So it has spread to many countries. And what do the people of Al-Islam in the United Kingdom think about living in a slow city? What do the people of the Al-Islam in the United Kingdom think about living in a small city? What's their opinion?
I can just only read.
Okay, try to, you know, a little bit read and a little bit tell on your own. But if it's too difficult, you can read, okay?
Okay. Um, they the Ashram
Mm-hmm.
in the United Kingdom stayed.
So the most people, how do they feel about that? What do you think about the living in a small city, in a slow city? Sorry, not small but slow. So most people are.
Most people are delighted.
Delighted. What it means delighted?
I don't know.
Happy. You can say inspired. Happy.
Oh.
So we can say most people are happy.
Are happy.
Okay.
Most people are happy in the slow cities. Yes.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
They don't shut their doors.
Sorry, what don't they do? Because why?
Because they don't come home from work.
They don't come back from work.
Здесь написано they don't come home from work and shut their doors. I don't know what does it mean.
Okay, just as I don't know what it means.
What it means.
Okay, just a second. I'll see the text. So there's text B. Let's see what you want to say. So blah, 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 many other small, but not everybody knows.
It's stupid.
Is it the where have you read it? Which passage is it? The last one? Okay, see.
No,
so cities are about having a community life in the town. So people don't come home from work, shut their doors, and that's it. Said a local resident. It's not slow as in stupid. Is it slow as an opposite of frantic and stressful? It is about quality of life. So it means that they can allow themselves to live there, not only work, so they feel in the city like at home. So they can feel themselves home there because it's slow, no rush, no stress, and so they feel really comfortable, as if they were in their own home, in their house or flat. That's it. Okay. So, would you like to live in a small, slow city? Would you like to live in a slow city, Albina? I cannot hear you now anymore. I can hear you, Albina.
Yeah. It's normal now.
Yeah, now it's okay. I can hear.
My hometown is small city. Maybe it's village. Yeah, and I prefer more big city because I'm young and I need the speech of town. Yeah. So, but of course, some good advantages to
Advantages.
To advantages. Excuse me. Yes, some advantages to small city has. The one of them is nature. You feel and you may see how what the nature surrounds you. The second reason maybe is the silence. Yeah, the silence because you don't listen the sound of cars.
You don't hear, better to say.
Yeah, excuse me. And moreover, you don't follow time. It doesn't matter what time is it now. You only should wake up, and after several hours you will go to sleep. Is it like this?
Okay, so you prefer, well, as far as it goes, you prefer big cities. However, to live in a small town is also a good thing to do, due to silence, due to the fact that you don't follow the time clock. You just wake up and start living. Just a little correction. You say I prefer more big cities. You shouldn't say I prefer more, because prefer is already like I like more, or say I prefer big cities just without more. Okay?
Yeah,
Thank you for your opinion. Well, it is about you have expressed about small cities, but my question was about slow cities. But actually, usually small cities are slow, maybe. But still, according to this text, we have actually two texts we have just read. So, would you like to live in this slow city, Oksana?
What?
Would you like to live in these slow cities we have read in these two little texts?
Sometimes I think maybe I can live in a slow city, but I don't know because I have to think about my kids, and when they will grow up, the slow city we will have we will need a big city.
We'll need to move in a big city. Why? Why is a big city attractive for you?
It's very simple because in a big city we have more opportunities to study, to learn something, to have the better medicine. Medicine.
Yeah, medical care.
To have more good clothes, things, schools, education.
I see. Okay, so in big city there are much more opportunities to work, to study, to entertain oneself.
Much more. I have to say much more opportunities.
Yeah, I can say much more opportunities. Why not? Or just more opportunities, or much more opportunities to do everything actually, to work, to study, to entertain oneself, and to meet new interesting people as well. Okay, good. And what about you, Mikhail? Would you like to live in a slow city, at least for a while, for some time?
For some time?
Yeah, at least for some time. Maybe always. It depends. So it's up to you to decide. So would you like to live, to try to live in a slow city?
I think it's interesting if you don't have other problems with maybe money or something like that. I think it's interesting to live in a slow town. Maybe in Italy or
as you have read, this organization, the members of this organization exist in many countries, more than 100 countries all over the world. So you would like to live in Italy. Why in Italy?
I think they have a lot of historical
monuments, places.
Maybe monuments. He has a great nature and.
Second. Not he. You can say either they have.
They have. Yes.
Yeah, they have, like Italians. They have many places of interest and you'd like to see those places.
Great nature and a lot of interesting places.
I see. Well,
like architecture.
Okay, I see your point. Good. Okay, there was a text to relax about living in a small, slow cities. They shouldn't be small. They can be big, but still slow. And now we're gonna listen to a record about an expert who will tell us 5 ways in which we can slow down in our daily lives. Actually, the word combination "slow down" is rather interesting and can be considered like a key expression of our class today. So slow down, don't be in a hurry. Slow down, take your time. By the way, when you say take your time, what does it mean? Take your time. Actually, I haven't said it already.
It means I will wait you, and you make what you want.
That's right. I can wait for you. So don't be in a hurry. Take your time. Don't be in a hurry. So slow down. Don't be in a hurry. Take your time. So we're gonna listen to a record. An expert will tell us 5 ways in which we can slow down in our daily life. So scroll down, please, the page, and you will find this listening part. Your task is first to listen carefully and complete tips from 1 till 5. You can see there are some blankets, so you have to complete while listening. You can put down in your copybook or on a sheet of paper as you wish. So, are you ready to listen?
Yes.
Okay. You are ready, but I'm afraid I'm not. I mean, I haven't found yet the audio. I forgot to copy. Just a second, please. So it's 5.3. So let's see, a 5.3. Just a little second, please. Look through the sentences while I'm looking for the record. Okay. 5.3. 5.3.
4.7. 5.2. 5.3.
Okay, I have found it. So let's get started.
5.3. Tip number 1. Eat breakfast sitting down. Most people stay in bed until the last minute and then have a coffee and a piece of toast standing up. This is really bad for you because it means that you start the day in a hurry. Your body and mind are already moving too fast. So do yourself a favor. Get up 10 minutes earlier every day and have breakfast. Nice and slowly. Tip number 2. Forget the gym and do yoga instead. Many people go to the gym after work to do exercise because they think that this relaxes them, but it doesn't, believe me. I really think that a gym is a very stressful place. Exercising hard, for example doing aerobics, makes your heart beat more quickly, so it doesn't relax your body at all. In fact, it does the opposite. So forget the gym and try doing yoga. Yoga will not only help you to get fit, but it will also slow your body down and help you to think more clearly. Tip number 3. Go for a long walk. Walking is the most traditional form of exercise, but many people have just forgotten how to do it. These days, we all just get into our cars. The great thing about walking is that you can't walk very fast, so walking actually slows you down. And when we walk, we look around us at the birds, the trees, the shops, other people. It reminds us of the world we live in, and it helps us to stop and think and relax. Tip number 4. Spend 10 minutes each day in silence. Meditation isn't new. People have been doing it for thousands of years, and now it is becoming really popular again. In the United States now, you can find meditation rooms in companies, schools, airports, and even hospitals. Meditation is a fantastic way to teach your mind to slow down and to think more clearly. And spending time in silence every day will also benefit your general health. And finally, tip number 5. Have a bath, not a shower. Having a shower is very quick and convenient, but it is another part of our fast living culture. When you come home from work, instead of having a shower, have a bath and spend half an hour there. A bath is one of the most relaxing things you can do, and it will really help to slow you down at the end of a hard day.
Well, that's it. Well, an expert has been speaking rather slow, clearly enough, I guess, but it wasn't difficult to complete the sentences. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, so it wasn't very difficult. So let's get started from the very first sentence. So Albina, will you be so kind to start the first one?
Eat breakfast sitting up.
Sitting up or sitting down?
Or down. Sitting down.
Sitting down.
No. Sitting up, it means you sit, yeah? Sitting down, you sit. Sitting up, you stay, yeah?
You're gonna say sit up. You're gonna say sit down and stand up.
Okay. Sitting up.
Sitting up is impossible to say.
Down.
Okay, so that's right. So have your breakfast sitting down. Good. Next one, Oksana.
Don't go.
Number 2, forget.
Number 2.
Yeah, forget.
Don't do yoga.
No. Forget. Have you opened the second page, Oksana?
No.
I guess you haven't opened the second page, so please scroll down the page and you will find the exercise itself. There is listening part.
Oh, okay. Forget that. Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Forget the gym. Do yoga instead.
That's right. Forget the gym. Yoga instead. Good. Instead is clear. You know what instead means.
Yes.
Number 3, Mikhail.
Go for a walk. For a long walk.
Go for
a long walk.
Go for a long walk. That's it. Not work, but walk. Go for a long walk. That's right. Number 4, Albina.
Spend 10 minutes each day for silence.
In silence.
In silence.
In silence. That's right.
What is the silence?
Silence. Absence of noise. Don't translate, please, guys. I told you.
I don't hear it.
Okay. Well, it's easy to explain, I guess. So silence is absence of noise, absence of any sounds. Like that's it. So so that is in silence. Spend 10 minutes each day in silence. And the last one, number 5, Oksana.
I don't remember about 5.
Yeah, you didn't open and you didn't follow. I mean the sentence. It was a little difficult to remember, of course. So who can help us? So Mikhail, please. Have not a
bath.
Have a bath, not
shower.
Not a shower, that's right. Have a bath, not a shower. So this part is rather easy to complete. We have completed correctly all the sentences. Now, part 2, we have to explain all the tips given by an expert. So, eat breakfast sitting down. Why is it a good thing to do according to the expert's opinion? Oksana. Why is it good to eat, to have your breakfast sitting down? What was the explanation given? Do you remember?
I don't know how we can eat breakfast don't sit on.
Sorry, could you repeat please?
Sitting down. How we can breakfast?
Well, why is it good to have breakfast sitting down according to the expert's opinion? Do you remember? Nope.
No.
Albina?
I guess maybe when you sit, you may be calm and you may eat correctly. Maybe I don't know exactly.
Partly?
I know. No, exactly no.
Okay, let's listen once again to the record. Please try to pay attention to explanations now. So, why that or that tip is good to be followed according to the expert's opinion. So let's get started once again.
5.3. Tip number 1. Eat breakfast sitting down. Most people stay in bed until the last minute and then have a coffee and a piece of toast standing up. This is really bad for you because it means that you start the day in a hurry. Your body and mind are already moving too fast. So do yourself a favor. Get up 10 minutes earlier every day and have breakfast. Nice and slowly.
So, why eating breakfast sitting down is a good thing to do?
Nice.
Or, well, let's say, why eating your breakfast standing up is a bad thing to do? Oksana.
Because it doing us.
Sorry, because what? It
do nice and slowly.
It
we can do?
No, they say something like they say it is something like you can move very fast, and it's not maybe not very good for your organization.
For your health.
It affects to your brain.
It affects your brain, not to. It affects your brain. It affects your brain. So that's right. So if you start your morning, your day, being in a hurry, because actually people have their breakfast in the morning as the beginning of the day, and if they start being in a hurry from the very beginning of the day, that will affect their brain, and that will affect actually all the day round. They will be in a hurry all the day, and that's really not good. So the expert advises to wake up a little bit earlier, to have enough time to have breakfast, to have slow and calm breakfast. He says, do yourself a favor. Very nice expression. Do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor. So means so try to be kind with yourself. When I say can you do me a favor, it's when you want to ask someone to help you. Can you do me a favor? I've got a favor to ask, so I need your help. Can you help me? Can you do me a favor? And he says, do yourself a favor. So help yourself to feel comfortable during the day, not to be in a hurry. Just have a slow breakfast and don't be in a hurry. So that's it. Tip number 2 was about forget the gym, do yoga instead. So let's listen to this part of the records.
Tip number 2, forget the gym and do yoga instead. Many people go to the gym after work to do exercise because they think that this relaxes them, but it doesn't, believe me. I really think that a gym is a very stressful place. Exercising hard, for example doing aerobics, makes your heart beat more quickly, so it doesn't relax your body at all. In fact, it does the opposite. So forget the gym and try doing yoga. Yoga will not only help you to get fit, but it will also slow your body down and help you to think more clearly.
So why is yoga considered to be better than going to gym according to the expert's opinion, Albina?
Because yoga can help to people to feel relaxed, to relax body and to concentrate your mind like this.
To help you think more clearly. So
Yeah.
yoga, and there is something that could help you to relax,
Relax system, yeah.
to keep fit,
Yeah.
to be in a shape, to keep fit, and at the same time that can help you to think more clearly. And gym, according to the experts, Oksana, why the expert doesn't really think that gym is a good place to go after work to get relaxed. Why is gym not a place where people can get relaxed according to the experts?
Because the heart works hard. I don't know.
People work hard and
Yes,
physically, I can say they work hard physically and
they work hard physically.
their heart starts beating faster.
Yes, bit faster.
Their heart starts beating faster.
Faster.
And surely it doesn't help to relax. For those who want to get some muscles and to be in a better shape, maybe, but that doesn't really help to feel relaxed. Okay, number 3, go for a long walk. Well, why is it good? Let's listen once again.
Tip number 3, go for a long walk. Walking is the most traditional form of exercise, but many people have just forgotten how to do it. These days, we all just get into our cars. The great thing about walking is that you can't walk very fast, so walking actually slows you down. And when we walk, we look around us at the birds, the trees, the shops, other people. It reminds us of the world we live in, and it helps us to stop and think and relax.
So, Mikhail, why having a long walk is a good thing to do?
Maybe Albina try to answer. I try to kill next bumblebee.
Okay, another
My
one.
internet.
Is it really a bumblebee or maybe a mosquito?
No, it's a big bee. It's like шершень in Russian.
Yeah, bumblebee. So you are really, you've got some honey there, a lot of food and meat, because you are always attacked by bumblebees. Okay, so Albina, will you be so kind to answer the question? So why a long walk is considered to be good according to the experts? Albina? Albina, are you here? Nope. Okay, Oksana.
Because we have to go out from our cars.
Sorry, we
have to go out from our cars.
From our cars? Just go out. We have to go out, okay, but go out from our cars, and if a person doesn't possess a car, just we have to have a walk. So a long walk is good because, why? That helps us to
relax.
To slow down.
Yes. Slow down, to look around.
That's it. We have an opportunity to look around and see what? And
see trees, see birds.
Trees, birds, people around us, shops, well, everything, and that helps us to stop and relax and think a little bit that we live. Actually, we don't run, we don't rush, we live, and life is good. We should get advantage of it. That's right, okay. Well, next tip, spend 10 minutes each day. And what was it? Spend 10 minutes each day in silence, he said.
Tip number 4, spend 10 minutes each day in silence. Meditation isn't new. People have been doing it for thousands of years, and now it is becoming really popular again. In the United States now, you can find meditation rooms in companies, schools, airports, and even hospitals. Meditation is a fantastic way to teach your mind to slow down and to think more clearly. And spending time in silence every day will also benefit your general health.
So, spending each day 10 minutes each day in silence helps us to do what, Albina?
And it is a way to think clear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the reason.
Your brain to think clearly.
Yeah, and the method is popular again.
Sorry?
The method is popular again, he told it.
You mean meditation?
Meditation, yeah, I mean.
Meditation has been, well, it is not new. People have been meditating for many, many years. Still, it is popular nowadays as well because it's a kind of universal way to help ourselves to slow down, relax, and teach our brain to think more clearly, and that is good for our health in general. Okay, well, and the last tip about bath and shower. So have a bath, not a shower. So I guess it is clear. Well, because when we have a bath, we also have an opportunity to relax our body, our mind, to forget for a while about daily routine problems. And if it is just a shower, we usually do it quickly, and that's not good. We should take our time and really relax completely, to relax our body as well as our mind. Well, we'll pause speaking because our time is over, but as usual, we'll finish by idioms, but actually not idioms this time, but expressions with the word slow. So scroll down, please, here the page, and the last page, number 3. So the first expression is slow but sure. So the meaning of it is gradual but certain. Example: despite tough conditions, Simon's slow but sure progress meant he won the race. So slow but sure means you do something maybe not very quickly, but still you are doing it every day, regularly. Well, I don't know, inch by inch, you are trying to get to the aim, to reach the aim you have. Well, slow but sure. So how are you going there with, how goes it with your project? Well, slow but sure. That means that not much progress, but still it goes on. Next expression.
Good expression.
Sorry?
I think it is good expression.
No, that is actually slow but sure, something dealing with Festina, lente, Latin expression. So be in a hurry but do it slowly. So next one, slow down. Today we heard it for several times, and actually I used it. So meaning of it is to decrease speed. So if a person is moving too fast in different meanings, usually a good piece of advice would be, come on, slow down, don't be in a hurry. So that's it, slow down. An example: slow down, you're about the speed limit. If it's about a person who is driving a car too fast, so slow down. Or you could get in an accident. And the last one, a slow day. So the meaning of it is a day with little activity or business. How was your day? Well, it has been a slow day, nothing much, slow day. So not many activities, little activity or business. An example given, it's a really slow day today. We've only had one customer, just one. So no stress, no worries, but actually it was a little bit maybe boring, especially for people who like some busy days. So 3 expressions with the word slow, and that will do for today. Thank you for coming, and I was glad to see you. Hope to see you next time, next week. Don't forget about rule number 2. Get ready with a little piece of news. It shouldn't be long. It could be laconic, short, but interesting. Okay? So don't be in a hurry. Take your time and find time for yourself, for your friends, people you love. They really need our care and attention. So have a nice weekend and see you next time, guys. Goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Goodbye.